We know that the way things get done in real organizations is through conversation. My research focuses on social networks, not so much in terms of online social networks, but more like the patterns that we all have in the relationships in our personal and professional lives. I'm Adam Kleinbaum, and I'm a professor of business administration. I recently conducted a study called Consensus Building Conversation Leads to Neural Alignment. And in that study, we looked at the role that conversation played in bringing people toward consensus. The challenge we were trying to unpack in the study is to better understand two things. The first is how conversation helps to drive consensus, and to understand that really on a neural level. And secondly, to understand the roles that different people play in shaping the consensus of the team. When a consensus is arrived at by sort of forcing people to accept an opinion that they don't really agree with, we know that that leads to a greater degree of disengagement. It might lead to politicking as they later seek to undermine the decision that they were forced into accepting but don't really agree with. And all of that leads to lower quality coordination and implementation of decisions in organizations. So I think the ability of people to get things done in work settings relies critically on achieving meaningful consensus, and this study helps us to understand how meaningful consensus is really orchestrated. As a researcher, the things that keep me engaged are really the opportunity to, through my research, to help people deal more effectively with the challenges they face on a day-to-day basis. And so I hope that by sharing this knowledge with our students, we're able to help them to better navigate the situations they face in their careers, in their organizations, and help their organizations do more good for the world.